video. Hopefully the audio quality is okay. I wanted to do a little bit different of a type of video today. I wanted to actually take a trip. I've been very, very tired of just sitting inside. I've been tired of always being home. Now, I did go back to Florida last month for my birthday. This is going on about 5 months now that I have not had a car. And if you're wondering, I rented this car. So I rented this car for the weekend. I wanted to take a little trip and go somewhere different. So why not go to Arizona? I've had a lot of people ask me about Arizona in general. And personally, I've never been except for to Kingman and Bullhead City. So I've never really truly been many places in Arizona enough to talk about it. Right now we're on our way over to Sedona that I wanted to check out. That's where we're heading. I'm curious to check it out and I want to share that and make a video about it and share that with you guys. I know this is different than, you know, my typical style of videos, but again, I want to stress that if you're new to the channel, guys, this is not a Las Vegas channel. This is not only about Las Vegas. This channel is all about everything and anything that I do in my life that I think can bring value to you guys. So with that being said, hop along for the journey, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video. Devil's Bridge Trail, just here at the beginning. It's going to be a 3.6 mile round trip, so 1.8 miles each way. With it being in the fall, it's not as hot, so definitely don't need a gallon, but at least have 1 or 2 bottles in your bag. If you're looking for parking, you're probably going to have to park out on the actual street because the actual parking area is very small, very congested, especially if you're coming on a weekend. Chances of actually getting a spot in the parking area are slim to none, so just be prepared to park out, walk inside. Very short walk, lots of parking out there, and you can park pretty much anywhere on the side, you'll be good. Look how beautiful this is. I had no idea Arizona was this beautiful. I just figured it was like Vegas, just dirt everywhere. Did not expect to see all the beautiful greenery that you have here. This is absolutely beautiful. It's a little bit of a scary drive driving in, I will say. If you're not used to cliffs and you're not good with heights, hold your seats when you're driving in because it's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. But once you're in, the place is beautiful. So take you guys along with me on this hike and let's take in these beautiful views. About a half a mile into the trail so far. A couple things. If you have a Jeep or a 4x4, you can actually drive in instead of parking and walking in, but just be aware it's going to tear up your suspension. It's pretty bumpy. There's a lot of rocks. It's very rough. So make sure you have either really good suspension or just rent a car and let the rental do the damage. They also have companies that'll drive you in. I like to hike personally. And then if you have a dog, you can take your dog. There's a lot of people that have their dog along the trail, so super dog friendly. Just keep your dog on the leash, obviously. Be mindful of everybody else around you. Pick up waste if it happens. But just some quick tips there to enjoy. All right, so we are a little bit, probably I think about halfway into the trail. And like I said, today just decided to do a pretty impromptu road trip. Felt like getting out of the house, felt like doing something different. A lot of times, like, we get stuck in this pattern of doing the same thing over and over, or, you know, we let our work take over our life and we lose that balance in life. And I really feel like over the past couple months, you know, just being limited with my transportation, I've been obsessed with work, and that's good because things have grown. But at the same time, I feel like my relationships have suffered, my you know, external life has suffered outside of like work, just like things that I like to do in general. I haven't been hiking. I haven't been doing a lot of the things that I truly enjoy doing on a, you know, week-to-week basis. So getting out here has been a great experience for me, and I mean, it's beautiful here. It's amazing. I did not expect to see all the greenery. I had no idea that there was a forest basically intertwined with the desert, and that's why it's so beautiful here in Sedona. So this was a great trip for me to take. I'm excited to get to the actual Devil's Peak, or Devil's Bridge as they call it. Should be about halfway there, so let's finish it up. Let's go. As you guys get closer, it starts to get a lot harder, a lot more uphill, a lot quicker, and let's figure out which way we need to go. I think this way, but make sure you also have on good shoes that aren't going to slip, because all this sand is very slippery. So breathing hard. Luckily I've been doing more walking and cardio lately, so a little bit better, but even for me this is tough, but I'm enjoying it. Check out these views. Pretty long hike, but as you can see, these views are definitely worth it. So make sure that you actually finish the hike. I saw a couple people that were getting sort of close and then turned around, so make sure you actually finish it. It is definitely worth the view, and I'm still not at the very top. I'm gonna head up there in a second, but just had to stop for a second because this is just so beautiful. Alright, so got all the way up to the very top, and the line was actually super long. If you want to take a picture, it goes one by one or family by family, whatever, group by group to take a picture. So it was going to take super long. Would have been at least an hour and a half just to get a picture up there. And number two, I'm pretty scared of heights, if y'all didn't know that. Coming from Florida, I remember the first time that I actually went hiking in LA, I was like super nervous of those heights. So come a long way from being scared of that, but didn't want to wait that long, and it's pretty sketchy up there. Saw a couple people, you know, lose their grip, slip, where things could go really wrong. One lady jumped and fell down. Luckily she didn't fall off, but a lot of bad that can happen, so didn't decide to do that. But overall, totally cool hike. You can rent these things here. So you can rent these little four-wheelers over here, ATVs, that are pretty cool that you can drive around. If you want to get around really quick, you can do like a dirt bike, those things. Lots of ways to get through pretty quickly, but overall really good hike. Definitely recommend coming and checking this out if you are ever in the Sedona area. It's beautiful, it's pretty quick. It can be done in about 3 hours if there's not a huge line to get the picture. But now, get some food because I am starving.